I think curiosity is quite a big thing for my life.
Yeah.
Actually, when I travel with my daughter or my kids or even by myself, wherever we end up for the night becomes home. I am Mila Jansen. I'm 80 years old and I was born in Liverpool. But before I was a year old, my family and me moved to Holland, later to Indonesia, and we traveled all the time. So traveling comes quite naturally.
لا في القش للعسكر وصيفطنا له شي اوراق كاع موصوفه هي طلعنا واخا مزيان
Man, weed in every direction. Wow. There, here. I think it was 67 that I first went to Morocco. It was around that time, 66, 67. And traveling, of course, brings you in some really amazing situations. And I was staying in Ibiza, and I got a job on an old wooden boat to be the cook. And there was 20 young sailors on the boat, and they were going to Morocco. So I said, okay, I'll be the cook. I hitchhiked all the way down to Marrakesh. And the funny thing was, there was no hash there. I didn't find any. What they did smoke was what they called keef, and it was a very black tobacco mixed with little buds, and they would chop it very fine, and then they put it in their sipsy. I would say nature is the source of life, pretty much the source of everything. I mean, you can give it different names also, but we are nature. The whole world of nature, everything starts and flourishes. Most things die off in the end. Mountains last a long time. I love mountains. That was actually my first job in the weed industry, was to make clones. And in the end, we had 13 gardens inside Amsterdam, and it was a full-time job. And I was happy with it, because I had 4 children sitting at home who really liked to eat 3 times a day, and not next week, you know. And so I was growing the weed. I was small, but making it into hash in the very old system, like I'd seen in Afghanistan and Pakistan on a flat screen. And you waffle it above the screen, preferably in a cold environment. And that's how I started. And in 20 minutes, you would have a good joint, maybe. I know nowadays people call me the hash queen, but for me it's something kind of strange. Until I was 50, I was a single mom of 4. I wasn't particularly high in any kind of social standing. I didn't have any qualification. I don't know anything to earn money with, but I knew how to grow. I started smoking hash, and I must say, from the very first time I smoked hash, afterwards I was rolling on the ground, laughing and laughing and laughing. And I always say it was love at the first toke. Such a sturdy plant. And the smell is starting to come, just delicious. Beautiful plant. For me, at this time, life is about putting one foot in front of the other. I'm 80, so that's enough for now. But in general, I think one of the best lessons I learned to just accept life. Accept life as it comes, and don't project your expectations and then feel disappointed and all that stuff, because then that's just how it went. Accept it and enjoy it. I'm going down to where I do my laundry, and I see the machine that dries the clothes. And I'm looking how all those clothes are tumbling around inside, and I'm looking, being quite stoned, I'm sure. And I think what I'm doing over the screen is kind of waffling the material. Next day we got a second-hand clothes dryer. We tied a screen around the drum. We threw it in some dried material and watched what would happen. And lo and behold, what came out of that drum in 5 minutes, I could suddenly make 10 joints. Wow, was I happy with my invention. It was the perfect solution to my problem. One time, and it is now. That's why I always say this is the best time. This is the only moment that is really happening.